Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know, and for today's video we're going to be testing out some of the best seller makeup at Ulta. So I was sitting on my sofa last night and I just had a great idea. I was literally like, what can I do for videos? I've been feeling a little stuck, so I was like, what if I tested out some of the best sellers at Ulta? And I was going through everything, and surprisingly I found everything that was a best seller at Ulta in my Alex drawer, so it's kind of perfect. I did always try to find the top two, so I feel like they change like periodically, but this is what was the best sellers this past weekend. And let me just tell you guys the date, which is the weekend of the 25th. Yesterday was the 25th, today's the 26th of January. So I'm super excited to test everything out. But before we jump into that portion of the video, I just wanted to ask you guys, if you do like what you see throughout the video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Then also please do not forget to subscribe before you go. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Okay, I am so excited. All right, so I was trying to find the best setting spray. I really don't know if this counts as a setting spray or if this is like more skincare. This is the Mario Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Y'all know I usually go in with my NYX, but I saw this and I was like, hey, I have it. Let me go ahead and give this a try. So I think this should count as a setting spray. Let's go ahead and test this out. It's very strongly fragranced. Ooh, it smells like florals, like really strong florals. Even spraying it, I'm pretty sure you guys saw my face and I was like, oh yeah, definitely very strong fragrance. But let's go ahead and do the brows. So for brows, the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Brow Wiz was the winner. So I have been doing my brows different. I mean, I don't really just use one product anymore. Ever since watching Juicy Jazz, I like to outline and then go in with a pomade. I haven't used this in a minute. For a period of time, this was like the only eyebrow pencil that I would use. Now I really like the ColourPop one. It's filling my brows a little bit. I definitely still do like this one. I'm trying to broaden my brow horizon, you know. So before we fill in my brows, I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Y'all see, this is be used, abused, and loved. I really do like this. The only thing is I'm super oily, and I found that this didn't make me stay matte for a really long time. Like, I needed something that wore better, so I do like this for shorter like days. But, and this is just because I'm super oily, but overall I really do like the CoverGirl lid locket, or NARS, or even Smashbox has a really good one. For pomade, I'm so excited because I love this product. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Pomade. I'm obsessed with this. This is so good. Fill in with this. You literally only need a little bit of this. Like, look at that. That filled in so well. It glides so easily. I wanted to zoom y'all in. So this doesn't feel tacky at all, like the setting spray, so I actually really do like that. But y'all, just that scent, like, it was a pain. I'm just gonna go in with the NARS to clean up my brows. I didn't find this was a favorite. I actually didn't even look, but this is just something I use just to clean up my brows. Alright guys, brows are done. This is the Lorac Pro 3 palette. I've used this before. I've actually really do like this. Only thing is this is like extremely powdery, but besides that I really like the product overall. So what we're going to do is we're going to set with the blank shade right here, and all I'm going to do is just run that all over the eye, just to set everything down, make it all matte. I think I'm going to play with that purple shade, but let's go with the shade Clay. The shadows are very buildable, very blendable. I really do like these shadows. The shade is a very good transition shade. Okay, so I just want to show you guys the kickback on the shade Clay that we just used. Look at all of that kickback on the shade. There is a lot, so definitely just like be careful, I guess, with that. So definitely do your eyes first, as I stated before. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I want to take this pretty amethyst shade right here, and I'm going to do something that I actually did, I think it was last week, and I actually really liked it. I'm just gonna pack that all over the lid. This is like such a simple, easy look. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Clay and just buff out the edges a little bit. Just going in windshield wiper motions. I'm going to go in with the shade Dark Brown, which is the shade right here. And I'm just gonna take that and just tap that at the edge just to make a little bit of dimension. This is like a darker eye look, so it is a little bit difficult to tell the dark brown from the purple right now, but it just adds a little bit more depth to the eye. I'm just buffing that shade in. A flat brush, and I want to go in to the shade Light Pewter, which is this shade right here. Actually, no, let me actually go in with Almond Pearl, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to take that on a flat brush, and I just want to pop that right in the center, in the inner corner of my eye. I'm not going all the way out. I just want to brighten. So we're going to put this to the side right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to prime the face. And to prime the face, we're going to go in with the Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I've used this before. I really do like this primer. It does smooth out my skin and just makes it feel better. It is silicone based and it is clear, but it just really helps to smooth everything out. What I'm doing is basically packing it into my skin. I'm basically focusing it on my problem areas and then just lightly bringing it all back. So I'm going to color correct, and to color correct, this is the Urban Decay Naked Peach Color Corrector. I have used this before, and I don't remember if it was this shade that was hard to blend out or if it was the pink shade. Like, I always use my Jeffree Star concealer, my Jeffree Star color corrector, and literally that one is bomb. I can wear that without any foundation and it just blends right into my skin. I think it was probably the pink one then, because I feel like the peach, I can kind of blend it in a little bit. It is very light compared to my Jeffree Star one. I feel like my Jeffree Star one is a little bit better. I'm adding a little bit more right here. I feel like my Jeffree Star one is a little bit better. I feel like it does a better job at concealing. Definitely think I like my Jeffree Star one, just from the blendability and just how it looks on my face after. But I'm gonna be honest, this was my favorite for a period of time. Like, I use that all of the time. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the Bestseller Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner, and I'm not gonna do a wing. I'm just gonna do just a nice line because I feel like we already have dark eyes. So yeah, I actually do like this. I've used this before. Really not that bad. What I'm going to do is put on the foundation. So Bestseller foundation is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. I have it in the shade Ivory Beige. I hope this is going to be a good match for me. I got this a long time ago, and I'm going to be honest, I think I've only used this like once, and I really wasn't that big of a fan, but hope for the best, y'all. Oh, this actually might be a pretty good match. The only thing is I wish this came with a pump. Like, just make it come with a pump in general. This is supposed to be extremely full coverage. Again, I bought this so long ago. I remember I went to the desk at Macy's to like color match me and see if I liked it. And I tried it and I was like, oh, it's okay. Like, I didn't see what everybody like loved about it. I'm probably definitely going to build this up because I feel like it gave really good coverage, but it's not super full, but I didn't put that much on. But for the amount that I put on, I definitely do like this. Yeah, I actually don't mind this. But overall, I like this. My one good friend, Nancy, she like swears by this. And I remember I used it once and I was like, like it's alright. And now I'm like, maybe I put too much on because it felt extremely heavy when I did use it. So we're going to do some concealer, and I'm going to be honest, guys, the best concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape. I have it in the shade medium. I feel like I should have gone with a light medium, but I'm going to be honest, you guys probably going to be shocked because I feel like I'm the only person who feels this way. I actually like hate the Tarte Shape Tape. Reason being is I have like super oily skin, so I like it at the center of my face. I like it on my nose, around my nose, around my lip. I like it there. To be honest, I hate it underneath my eyes. Reason being, I find it to be so darn drying. My under eyes look like I'm 1,000 years old, which is a shame because the coverage is like amazing. So we are going to set my under eyes. I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier powder, pressing that in, and then I'm going to take right underneath my eyes. I'm not baking underneath my eyes because I'm already super dry with this underneath it. Just gently pressing it into the skin. There we go. All right, so I feel like the base is actually not looking horrible. And now we're gonna go ahead and cream contour. And the cream contour that actually won was the Anastasia one. And I don't have that, but I do have this, so I just chose the second runner up, I guess. So this is the KKW Cream Contour Stick. And I'm just gonna take the lighter shade and just run that underneath, extra pout to the lip. Now I'm going to do the nose. That's literally all I do for the lighter side. The darker side is where basically just draw on my face, basically. So that is all I do. You just rub out the nose, blend this out. I feel like it kind of dries very fast. This just has like a nice little natural contour. I mean, we're gonna go in with a bronzer anyway. We're gonna go ahead and set the entire face, and to set the entire face we're gonna go in with the It by Pores. This was under the shine control portion, so I guess they had their regular powder and then shine control, and I need shine control because I'm oily, and I've used this before and I actually love this so much. So I usually don't do this, but that's what I decided to do today. We're just gonna set this all over. Normally I just go in with my sponge and do it, but there was so much product on the little puff, I was like, all right, let me just use it. Yes, we are doing well, y'all. So I'm gonna go back in to the Pro palette. I'm going to take the Amethyst shade, press that along my lower lash line. I'm not going all the way in. I'm basically just doing the outer portion of my eye. We're gonna mix the clay shade and let's mix the canvas shade. This right here and this, and then just blend this out and down a little bit to make sure to connect the outer part of the top and your lower lash line. Okay, so we're going to do some bronzer. So for bronzer, we're going to go in with the best seller, which was the Kylie bronzer. The Kylie bronzer I have in the shade Almond, which is this right here. And I've used this before. I don't remember if I like it. I feel like I really had to dig in there to get some color. I'm just really pushing that into my hairline. Yeah, you definitely have to really dig in here to get color, but I like the color actually. And for blush, actually Kylie won the bestseller blushes as well. So for a blush, I was holding it upside down the whole entire time. Here we go. This is the Kylie blush. This is in the shade Crush, and that is what that looks like. A really pretty pink. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I liked her blushes. Because like her blushes, I really gotta dig in there to get color. Maybe it was just like this shade. I thought I had another blush, but I couldn't find it. But it's a pretty shade. It just, you really gotta dig in there to get some color. All right. So for highlight, the Anastasia, the other Glow Kit one, the blue one, but I have this was like, I think the third one. This was the Glow Sugar Kit by Anastasia. I actually really do like this. My friend Nancy got this for me for Christmas. I really like this. So I'm gonna mix these two shades down here and pop, oh, like look at how beautiful that is. pop that on the face and make my face incredibly glowy. Down my nose, Cupid's bow, and then I'm going to take brush and mix those two shades again, and then just pop it on my brow bone. And then I'm gonna do the inner corner as well. Okay, now let's do some mascara. So the mascara, that one is the Urban Decay Perfusion mascara. I have used this before and I actually do like this, but I feel like right now this still does not top my Maybelline one. My Maybelline one is like the best. All right, and eyeliner. I actually forgot eyeliner. For eyeliner, the one is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. This is in the shade Perversion. Another one was the Tarte Stay Awake, but that was further down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and... This is such like a nighttime look now. I said I didn't want to make it like super nighttime and dark, and look at where we're at right now. The ones that won were the MAC Matte and then the MAC Satin. So I have the satin ones right here. I have a few shades and a lip liner that actually won, which I am so happy won because I love this lip liner. This is the LA Girl. This is the lip liner in the shade Keep It Spicy. And I used this before and I love this so much. Literally one of my favorite. I use it all of the time. Can I be honest, one thing that I noticed is that there was not a lot of drugstore products for like bestsellers, which I'm actually surprised about. It was a lot of high-end stuff, but I don't know, I kind of really want to test out like more drugstore. I'm gonna go in with the shade Whirl. I want to test out our drugstore. So yeah, that's like the only thing that I was like a little bummed about. Now I'm gonna go in with Velvet Teddy. I'm just gonna have that all over actually. All right, guys. So I'm probably going to top this off with a gloss after, just to tone it down because I feel like it is a little dark. But let me go ahead and set my face. I'm going to go in with the bestseller Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. And I actually really like this. Just make sure that your makeup does not budge at all. Alright, so let that dry off and I will come back and give you guys my final thoughts and impressions. Okay guys, so I'm here to give you guys my final thoughts and impressions on everything. So I actually liked the Mario Badescu setting spray as like a, I guess, primer. Only thing is that the scent was like so bad. So if you guys are sensitive to scents, you probably won't like this because I was even like, ugh, and I'm really not that sensitive to scents. So I really do like the Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. This is great. It keeps me like, it kind of keeps my oils at bay. I feel like I don't get super oily when I use this. And then I also feel like my makeup does not budge when I use this. Like, this is awesome. I feel like it doesn't transfer. So the Urban Decay Naked, I liked it, but is it a favorite? No. I probably would use my Jeffree Star one, and I'm just saying that because I find that my Jeffree Star one was easier to blend out. It just looked a lot more natural on the skin. I didn't have to go over it twice. Probably pass on this and just go with the Jeffree Star one if you're looking for a good color corrector. The original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I really do like this if you're looking to smooth out your pores. The only thing is, hold on, let me see if it's better than my Tarte one. It's kind of on par with my Tarte one, to be honest. I feel like my pores look pretty good. So this one I would definitely recommend. It did its job. It definitely cleared out those pores and it's looking good. The Estee Stay All Day Liquid Liner I liked. Yeah, I feel like liners, either like them and not. I like this. It's pretty good. The KK Beauty contour stick I actually love. I love how it gives my skin a nice natural contour. I love the colors, love how easy it is to just line out my lips, my nose. So I definitely do recommend this. I really do like this. The Laura Mercier setting powder I do like. I just used it underneath my eyes, but I feel like it did a good job. Like, it sets. Urban Decay primer potion, I actually say I would not get this. I have a few here just trying to get rid, like use them up, but for for long days, if you're oily, this probably isn't going to work for you. I really do recommend the CoverGirl one. That one is a cheaper alternative. It's less than $10. Really make sure that your eyeshadow stays. This one definitely smudges after about 8 hours of wear, so probably wouldn't recommend that. Anastasia Brow Wiz I like, but I'm gonna have to say I feel like I'm venturing out from this. Like, this used to be my holy grail, used to use it all the time, but I feel like my Catrice one is better, and I feel like my ColourPop one is better. Just like the pigmentation, I don't know, I feel like I like those a little bit better than this. You could go cheaper and kind of get the same effect, so I actually would skip this, to be honest. The Maybelline Tattoo Studio, holy grail, love it. Definitely get it. This is bomb. You literally only need a little bit of this, and it just fills in your whole brow perfectly. So I really love that. The Urban Decay Perversion Mascara I like, but it doesn't beat my Maybelline one. So for like 10 bucks, get the Maybelline one. It is so much better. Really makes your lashes look full, like half false lashes. They're long, they're voluminous, they're just like amazing. So I would definitely skip this and opt for the Maybelline one. I feel like this video is basically testing out all of these products and being like, no, I like the cheaper version better, which I guess is good because Drugstore has been killing it. LA Girl Liner, I'm obsessed with. I use this all the time, but literally this is my favorite shade. I think I have like 5 backups of this. The Keep It Spicy shade. It is beautiful. I definitely do love it. The Tarte Shape Tape, I would actually say skip it. I'm not a fan of this. I don't like it. I don't even consider my under eyes dry. I consider my under eyes like normal, but this is just super drying. If you want a cheaper alternative that isn't as drying, go for the CoverGirl one. I'll insert a picture here. CoverGirl is amazing. It's creamier, it's easy to blend out, doesn't dry out your skin, so I would definitely opt for the CoverGirl one instead. The It by Pores, worth it, 100%. Love this. It minimizes my pores. It keeps me matte all day. Definitely do love this, so I actually would say definitely get this. It's pretty good. The Anastasia Glow Sugar Kit, I definitely say get this. I really do like it. I love the colors of it. It's just beautiful, so I definitely say get this. I really do love the colors. I feel like very blendable, very blinding. You can make it blinding, make it not as blinding, and I really do like the colors in this palette, so definitely do recommend that. The Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil I like, but Pixie waterproof pencils, actually I don't know if they're waterproof, but the Pixie eye pencils literally remind me of this. Again, I don't know if they're waterproof, but if you want to save some money, go for the Pixie ones. I love the Urban Decay ones, like, oh my gosh, they're one of my favorite, but the Pixie one is just as pigmented. Like, you literally just need a swipe of the Pixie one along with just a swipe of this, and it's basically the same. If you want to dupe the Pixie one, it's basically the same and less than this, so I actually do recommend that. Kylie bronzer, I do like this. Is it worth the money? I would probably say not. I kind of like the Physicians Formula one a little bit better, just because I feel like that one's more pigmented. This I really had to dig in there and get some color. Physicians Formula, I really don't have to do that. So if you want to save some coin, go for the Physicians Formula one. It did give me a nice pretty bronze color. I definitely do love the color, but I like my Physicians Formula one a little bit better because I really didn't have to dig in there, you know? The Kylie blush, I like the blush. I like the color. Definitely did have to dig in there to get this color. So I don't know if the color is too light or if it's just not pigmented enough, but I would probably skip this, to be honest. I would probably go for, if you wanted to spend the money, the Buxom Primer Infused blushes are amazing. Those do have a sheen to it, so that's pretty much the only difference. This one is definitely more matte, but those are beautiful. They last all day. You literally just need like boop, like that much, and it is amazing. I really do like that. Or if you want a cheaper alternative, the Burt's Bees blushes are amazing. They're a little bit more powdery, but you don't need to go in there a lot. Like, you're not digging in there. They give such a beautiful color. I feel like they last a pretty long time, so I would probably skip this. The Lorac Pro palette, I actually really do like. If this is your color scheme, I would definitely say get it. Very easy to blend out, very pigmented. Only thing is that this is definitely more powdery than others, but I have the other one, the black one, which I think is just the original, and I also have the Pro 3, I think it's called. And I feel like that one's really good too. So I definitely love this, definitely would use this, definitely recommend it. Very blendable, pigmented, beautiful. So I do really like this. And then the MAC lipsticks. Love MAC lipsticks. Always have loved MAC lipsticks. They are very pigmented. They're very blendable. Very easy to just like go right on top and just add more. Like I do this all the time. I just add lipsticks on top of lipsticks on top of lipsticks, and I really do like this. So definitely recommend the MAC lipsticks. And then for foundation, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. I actually like how this looked. I really only need a little bit. I feel like before when I used it, I probably put too much, and that's why it felt really, really heavy on my skin. This doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It feels really light. So I'll leave it in the description box if it made me oily throughout the day or what, but so far I really do like it. I love the color. It matches me perfectly, and it is pretty pigmented and very buildable too. So I feel like you could just do that first layer that I had and make it a little bit more natural. I definitely built it up, but I like this. So definitely 2 thumbs up. So yeah, that is everything. I feel like I liked a lot of the stuff, but a lot of the stuff you can find cheaper dupes for. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Overall, I basically do see how these products made the bestseller list. I feel like they definitely are great. I definitely have used them, and I definitely do really like them, to be honest. But I feel like there are cheaper alternatives out there that I kind of like a little bit better. So that's just my personal opinion. If you do like these products more than the products that I mentioned as an alternative, then by all means continue what you're doing, because these products are good. I just found some different alternatives that I like a little bit better, but just keep that in mind. But yeah, that is everything. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know if you guys want, like lowest rated from Ulta, if you want highest from Sephora, bestsellers from Sephora. Let me know. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, and if you have any other video ideas that you do want to see, go ahead, leave me them in the comments down below. But before you go, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, so you could be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you get notified of all my future uploads. I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. EST. And then also, please like this video if you did like the content, so I know what you guys want to see and what you guys don't want to see. But that's it, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye!